Okay, so in this video, I'm going to keep looking at the pen tool. I'm going to look at how do you go about going from a curved line to a straight line, or how do you go about going from a straight line to a curved line with the pen tool. Also, we'll take a look at some of the shortcuts to use, get ourselves familiarized with. And we can also see sometimes why we would want to turn on the smart guides when working, especially with the pen tool. All right, so here goes. I have a couple of videos that I go over how to create the curved line. So when we create a curved line with the pen tool, just to quickly review, we click and we pull out our handles, and then we click and click and click and click. Now let's say though now I wanted to go to a straight line. Well, what happens when I click, say I decide, oh, I want this to be straight. It still has because the handle was pulled out over here, it still, it starts curved. So that last handle that you pull out, really, it has the direction of what the path will be that follows. So what I need to do is I need to delete this handle in order to change this. Now, when I come on over here, I can see the Convert Anchor Point tool, which is Shift and C. But also, you'll see that if you hold down the Option tool, you get this little upside down V. And if you just come right in and click right on that anchor point, the handle disappears. And now you have converted it into a straight line. Now, what's going to happen quite a bit, if you come on in and you click up, it's going to say you're not on the anchor point. So sometimes if you are having a hard time, you keep getting these windows popping up. If you go to View and you turn on the Smart Guides, well, then when you hold down Option and you hover, it will tell you that you're at the anchor, and now that converted that one into a straight line too. So I could come on in and I'm going to hold down Option. If I come on in over here, I'll find myself an anchor point. Click. All right, actually I'm going to select it first. Hold on, let's select this. Let's click on it. All right, so that one I added, and that one actually has no handles. All right, so if I want to go into my pen tool. Now, a good thing to learn is when you go to the pen tool, the letter P is a shortcut to the pen tool. So when we come and we hover. Now, this is another thing that happens with the pen tool. See, as soon as you come onto this, see how it comes on to add? So you can very easily add an anchor point, and you need to add the anchor point to the path. So if I click over and not on the path, you'll get another one of those windows. So very easily I can just add an anchor point. I could also delete an anchor point. Now the keyboard shortcut in order to do this is plus. The keyboard shortcut to minus and to get rid of an anchor point is minus. So let's actually take a look at the minus one. And if I come and I hover right in here, see this is the minus one, and I click, now that anchor point is gone. Now again, let's take a look at getting rid of some of these handles. So I hold down Option. I've converted that to a straight line, converted that to a straight line, converted this to a straight line. All right, but what about if I want to convert it from a straight line into a curved line? Well, that's really easy too. We hold down Option, we come on into the anchor point, and all we want to do is we just drag out handles. So real easily, we come on in, we go right into the anchor point, and we click and we drag out, and then we have handles. It is that easy. We can even, change this up this way, move things around. Now, if I want to come in, then I'm going to do this one down here too. Click, drag out a handle, and I can convert it back to a curved line. Now, let's say now I want to work with these, move these around. Your best thing to do in order to do that is to come to your white arrow, which is your direct selection tool. The keyboard shortcut to that is the letter A. And you can come in then and start adjusting things. Now the white arrow is fabulous too, because you can also grab onto the handle. You can stretch it out a little bit, but if you really want to change the handles a lot, the white is just kind of, it helps you place things around a little bit. But if you really need to more drastically change, your best bet is the Convert Anchor Point. So there we have it, converting curved lines to straight lines and straight lines to curved lines with the pen tool. Very much again, we're using this convert anchor point tool. We're using the direct select tool, which is the letter A keyboard shortcut. Our convert anchor point, it's Shift C or hold down the Option key, and that's it. Pen tool is a great tool once you get control of it. As I've said several times, the rest of Illustrator is a piece of cake. Thanks for listening.